Hi everybody! It's Nettie at Nettie's Dolls and welcome to my channel. I'm an adult doll collector and my videos are for adults. So today is going to be an unboxing and more discussion on my 2025 goals that I have personally for myself and for my doll collection. We'll see how much I can get through to it. You know, I'm getting toward the end of my goals and I'm just playing with the camera here, right, as normal. But I'm also going to talk about myself as a child a little bit, like, because when I see these two beautiful sisters, right, the twins here, right, we have Nicki and we have Isabel Hoffman, they invoke feelings in me or reminders of my childhood. And I'll get into that in a little bit as I'm addressing each individual doll. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set Isabel to the side for now because I want to open Nicki, and I'll just start talking about my goals. So see if I can do both at the same time. Sometimes my brain allows me to, other days it does not. I'm actually doing this video over my lunch break. And I had lots of meetings today, so my brain is kind of like scattered. Anyway, let me go ahead and get into this. So my personal goal, and if you haven't seen my other, this is my part 3 of my goals for 2025. And if you haven't seen the first two, go ahead and take a look for them. They will be my most recent videos. I'll go ahead and link them in the description for you. Now, all I'm doing is I'm just going to go ahead and use a pair of little pliers here to get at the tags here. So I know some people pull them right off, but I'm not doing that. Anyway, and let's see. How about the hands? Hands are usually not, you know, rubber band down or entrapped. So that makes me really happy. Oops, did I get the neck all the way out? Now, what is the hold up here? I feel like something's holding her down. Oh, I see. So there's actually a band here, right? I know you guys probably have already have these dolls and you've unboxed them. So I am going to do a redress on them as well. I'm going to show you their own pajamas, but I'm going to redress them in off brands, okay, different brands, because I'm sure you've seen what they look like. So anyway, let me see. Can we get a good look at her? Or I need to back myself up a little bit. All right, there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and just get her hairnet off, and I like to do it from the bottom up. I've noticed it's when you have the Disney dolls, if they've got any kind of accessories in their hair, good luck. So her hair is just maybe a little bit flyaway. It is winter after all, and there is lots of static in the air. So look at how beautiful she is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when I first saw her, it was last year when I went to New York City for my birthday, which is in February. And that's also when the Disney Princesses came out. And I did see the twins. And I was like, ooh, boy. Gonna add them, I think. I was trying not to buy any more really historical dolls, but I knew that I was going to come back for them. I can't resist the Joss face mold. So anyway. So yeah, so one of my personal goals for 2024 is, you know, getting healthier, and that's to add more walking to my daily life. And also just trying to stick to a low-carb diet. Not been real good about it. I actually put on, ooh, I think my lamp is moving. Hopefully you guys don't notice. You know, I put on some weight. Not happy about it. So I'm going to try to reduce those poundages, but we'll see. I'm still close to my, you know, my weight range, whatever. But look at how cute she is. I love this shirt, and it is wrinkled, right? I remember, you know, I was an adult in the 90s, and I do remember, you know, wearing shirts like this, wrapping them around your waist and stuff like that, even as an adult. So let me go ahead and get her in a stand here, because I don't want her to tip over, and I do want to kind of see if I can fluff this out a little bit. Yeah, it's cute though. I really like this. I like this, you know, it's reminiscent of a flannel shirt. Flannel shirts were like all the rage, and it's funny, I just only recently bought a flannel shirt. I probably should have put one on today. But yeah, I guess I had worn flannel shirts from the 70s, you know, all the way through, really, and they just aren't my favorite thing to wear anymore. But they're still cute. So yeah, that's one of my goals. And like if I want to lose, here's my secret to losing weight. And it may sound really, really bad, but it really works well for me. And it's just a way to refocus. Because I find sometimes if I'm going too high carb, especially after the holidays, I lose, I'm not as connected to my hunger cues, right? Sometimes I'll eat when I'm bored, right? I think that's, or emotional, right? Whatever. That can happen for a lot of people. It's very common. And, you know, and in the wintertime, coming off the holidays, excuse me, it's kind of like a juxtaposition, and I have been increasing my walking, so that's a good thing. And I've also retrained myself not to eat, you know, if I'm upset or stressed out about something. So look at this. Oh my God, this shirt is so cute. So my thing that I do, it is a Sardine Fast. Yeah, canned sardines in water. I'm not crazy about canned sardines, but I also don't hate them. And what it does for me, it, you know, and I've seen this, I've seen these methods taught by other people, and I'll link it in the description anyway. And you just do like, you know, a 3-day fast, or however long of a fast you want, and you eat nothing but canned sardines. You know, you can add mustard to it, certain things. You want to stay away from anything that's like, I don't know, soybean oil. Some people eat them in soybean oil, whatever. But what it does is it resets your appetite, because they're not super tasty, right? Like I could eat a whole plate of cookies and not even think about it. But eating sardines, I find that after 1 or 2 cans, I'm very satisfied. And then the next time when, you know, oh, it's getting to be lunchtime, you know, I'm conditioned to eat. Am I hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Am I sardine hungry? No, not sardine hungry. So I may skip a meal until I'm really hungry. And I do this for a couple of days, and it really resets me, and I become really focused then on eating, you know, just traditional low carb foods. But it really works. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get her undressed while I talk about some dolly goals. No, actually, you know, I don't think I want to do that yet. I'll do that later. Well, no, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm so indecisive. I'm looking at my list here because I do have lists, so just bear with me. You may hear the paper wrinkly. So, okay, one of the things I want to do in my doll collection, I have a lot of fashion dolls, a lot of Barbie dolls in particular, and I have been reducing my collection. I've never counted how many Barbies I have. And it's actually has, this is a one piece, by the way, in case for anybody isn't familiar with her yet. One piece in the jumper, but not the shirt, right? So it's 2-piece, which is really cool, and I really like that. So yeah, I have a lot of Barbies. I haven't counted them. I gotta figure that at one point in time, I probably have 1,000 Barbies. You know, I have boxed Barbies, and I have a lot out of the box. And I have them from the 1960s, you know, up through today. And I don't know. I started kind of falling out of love with Barbie. Obviously, I think it started back in 2022 when I started buying American Girl dolls. And then again, I took a 2-year hiatus from collecting any dolls and came back with a vengeance in 2024 with my Our Generation dolls, which I absolutely love. Added more American Girl dolls to my existing collection, and also discovered Maplelea dolls thanks to Just Dream Studios. So thank you, Sophia, for that. So this is her little underwear, right? Just like this. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like just jabbering here and not really. What's jabbering? What is jabbering? Jabbering is jamming myself up while I'm trying to talk to you. I don't know. Jabber, jabber, jabber. So let me keep going. So yeah, I need to reduce my Barbie collection, and it's really tough. I mean, I've mentioned this before in videos, that I could have dolls listed for $1 on eBay and nobody wants them, and they're in really good condition. So I do better when I sell them in lots. I don't have good luck with Facebook Marketplace, and I really don't like Mercari at all. Don't like that. It's just, yeah, don't like Mercari. I normally used to go to doll shows, and after the pandemic, right, it's just the doll shows seem to the in-person doll shows seem to be dying out. And that's really very depressing to me. There used to be some in, like, around New Jersey and New York, and I don't know, they're not there anymore. And I've got to do something. I've got to find some kind of doll shows, because that's the best place really to sell the dolls. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm putting. Let me see. Can you see her? That's a little better. See if I can move this back just a titch. All right, that's better. Yeah, so I'm going to dress her in a Maplelea fashion. They normally come in boxes like this, right, depending on the size. And I like to unbox mine depending on what it is. Some things I keep in the box because of what it is. I'll give examples in another video. But the pajamas are easy to fold. And, yeah, so I put them in Ziploc bags. And sometimes I'll just keep the journal piece with the outfit. And I typically, you can't really see it here. This is the name. That's the barcode. But there's a tag here of what the pajamas are. So I have a lot of Barbies, and we'll see how, and this is the name of it here. Ooh. That better? It is Canadian Moose PJs for Dolls. And I picked this particular pajamas for Nikki because she's a tomboy. And I was a tomboy, so I'm going to get into talking about myself as a little girl. This is what the outfit looks like before I do. Isn't that cute? I think it's kind of, it's gender neutral, but to me it's also maybe a little boyish, or tomboyish in this case. I couldn't see Isabel wearing this, but I can definitely see Nikki. So I'm going to put this on her now. Oh, and by the way, I did promise to show you, in case any of you are not familiar, this is Nikki's fashion, her own pajamas, right? Okay, cool. All right, so I was a tomboy. My dad wanted a little boy. I remember hearing the stories, how disappointed they were that I wasn't a boy. They picked my name out. I was going to be David Arthur, named, I don't know what the David came from, but Arthur was the name of my grandfather on my dad's side. So I don't know where David came from, but that's what my name was going to be. But instead, I ended up being named after my mother. Her name is Anne, and Annette is a French name, and my last name is French. So that's how they came up with the name Annette. And then, of course, I use the nickname, which is Nettie's, right, for my Nettie's Doll channel. Also, my sisters call me Nettie, but nobody else, except you, which is fine. My doll community can call me Nettie. I love it. So I had little doll, I had baby dolls growing up, and I always took good care of them. I was kind of like a nurse, and I would, just play with them and change their clothes. And usually my dolls were sick. I don't know. That's the way I took care of them, I guess. I don't know. I think my mom was always sick. She had, and it's understandable. God bless my dad's soul, but my dad was a drinker, and it was very disruptive to our family. And I do identify as being an adult child of an alcoholic. So I think my mom was really sick. She had an ulcer, and of course we realize today that you can take care of that through antibiotics, but at the time she suffered with it a long time, and everybody thought it was her nerves, right, for having a spouse that was, was a problem drinker. So, and it wasn't uncommon. My dad was a World War II veteran, and trying not to get away off topic too much, but it was very common for the World War II veterans to come home with, drinking problems. Hey, who am I to say that couldn't have happened to me if I went to war, So anyway, God bless my dad, and I, did love my father. So even though he was a very difficult person to live with at times. So anyway, let's get a little happier here. Don't want to be a Debbie Downer. And no offense if your name's Debbie. So yeah, anyway, my dad really was disappointed I wasn't a boy, but he loved me nevertheless. And I don't know if I heard that message, but no, it's really been natural for me to be very tomboyish. And I think it was great because I don't know if my other sisters were kind of allowed to be tomboys. I was. Maybe because I was the youngest. Look at how cute this is on her, right? This is just cute. This is totally great for Isabel. Totally great for her. Let me go ahead and put her moccasins on. I'm just going to seat her down here. Can you sit without falling over? You know how they are when you first get them. They're a little tight in the waistline. And the legs, not the waistline. So let me go ahead and open these up. These are called Walking In Moccasins. And I actually, like, this is my 4th pair of these. I really love these. They're so, you know, gender neutral. And I had pairs like this. So as they come with tissue paper, and of course they come with a journal. Ooh, it's stuck. There's a piece of tape. Take care of that later. I don't know why they taped it. They're normally not taped. Huh. But this is the journal piece that you would put in the books that you can get from Maplelea. They come with dowels. You can buy the journals separately. It's both French and English. All right, I'll put that off to the side so you can see how cute these are. You may have already seen a pair of these on either Displain's channel, mine before. I don't recall if I did. I think I might have. Or Just Dream Studios. That's so cute. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and probably have a hard time getting these on her because now that I'm looking at it, these are much more narrow than I expected them to be. I know that the shoes are narrow, but I didn't these are like almost really fitted. And where is I need a tool to get the tissue paper out here. So what made me such a tomboy? I used to love playing Hot Wheels, right? Hot Wheel cars. And the way that I played with my Barbies wasn't really nice. I was actually really mean to my Barbies. I tortured them. I mean, I used to throw them up on top of the garage, and sometimes I would even put them out on the street to see if a car would drive by and run over them. And I think I might have mentioned this before in my videos. They never did. They always, like, drove around and stuff like that. Probably looking at me like, what a weirdo she is. Yeah, but, yeah, I stopped doing that as an adult. I stopped doing it as a teenager. I don't know. Maybe I was doing it because I was a little frustrated in my family, you know, and didn't have ways to express my anger or fears because I was taught not to show anger in any kind of form. So, you know, that's not great growing up as a little thing in a family where you had to be really quiet. So these, I'm going to see if I can get this on her. I might. Oh, yes, I did. So, you know what's good about these? Even though they appear really narrow, there's a little bit of stretchiness to it. So, see? 1 foot. That's great. So, yeah, I was rough with my dolls. And, like, I think when I became a teenager, my last doll that I had gotten was a Malibu Francie doll. She had the old... Any of you that are Barbie people know that she has the Casey face mold. So, this is what they look. Isn't that cute? That's really perfect for her. So yeah, as a teenager, you know, I would redress my Barbie dolls, and you know, I did display them. I remember that. And then as an adult, of course, I absolutely fell in love with Barbie. So reducing my Barbie collection has been very difficult to me. Sorry for the crinkle. I tend to view my dolls as almost like little people to me. You know, I do have fondness for my dolls. Most of us here do. And I bet there's a few of you that also kind of feel like they're almost like little people, right? So look at that. So she's gorgeous. All right. Next up is Isabel. And I'm going to talk about Isabel as I'm unboxing. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll share another doll haul. Since this is twinsy now, I'm going to just let you see what she looks like in the box here for a moment while I'm looking at my next one. Yeah, not only the Barbie dolls themselves, I also need to reduce the Barbie clothes. I have a lot of Barbie clothes. And you think Barbie dolls are difficult to sell? Well, what's even worse is selling clothes. I have so much of it that, you know, most of it's identified, but a lot of times I just want to sell it in lots. So I do get decent money for the doll clothes. I will say that, you know, so that's a plus. I just have to be really patient with myself. So what's one of my other goals that I have? Oh, Disney. So I have a lot of Disney dolls. I used to collect the limited editions. I just stopped doing it because I didn't find them to be really... the quality of the limited edition dolls was going down, at least in their fashions, and their prices were going up. And I get it that prices have to go up. I get it. I understand. But, you know, Disney's pretty big, and I know that they closed a lot of stores, which I'm just going to toss boxes out of the way here for a minute, which was really disappointing to me. And I think that's what killed it for me, was when they closed the local Disney store that we had at a mall in Allentown, and it just kind of like killed my desire for the dolls. If I couldn't see them in person, I just wasn't really interested. Now, that doesn't really happen with me for American Girl dolls because I'm lucky I can go to New York store. But also, I don't know. There was just something to me that I think I was really kind of angry that they closed the stores. And I knew the employees, and they were very, very sweet and kind. And, you know, they kept their faces as cheery as they could. But, you know, they were very upset. So that kind of turned me off from Disney. And also, there's really quite... Oh, why am I having such a hard time? Let me focus on this for a minute. So there was in my opinion, there is a distinction between those that collect the limited edition and the play line. Oh, Isabel, why won't you come out? Why am I having a hard time? Okay, let me see if there's anything of her clothes. Yep, she's attached right there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and snip this. All right. Now, are you free? No, they have it on both sides. I didn't get that quite right. Okay. I'd rather have the string around the body, to tell you the truth, than the ones that they had. Oh, I didn't get this one. Distraction. Ah, there, finally. All right, got her out. So the Playline Disney dolls, honestly, are the ones that I prefer. And the limited edition dolls is like, you got to make sure that if you're going to resell them, your dolls are absolutely perfect. I've never had anybody complain about the dolls that I sell. You know, I'll sell on eBay or on Facebook Marketplace sometimes. And I've never had complaints. You know, I have really good ratings because I've been doing it for a long time, selling on eBay. But anyway, I want to reduce even my Playline collection. I'm sticking with the princesses that I love most of all, which is Rapunzel, would be Rapunzel. But anyway, I'm talking too much about that. You get the gist. You get the gist. So let's go ahead and take a look at her outfit. I love Isabel's outfit so much. I think it's super cute. I am sad that the vest and the shirt are not two pieces. Kind of sad about that. But, you know, I've had wardrobe where shirts were like this. It was like they were all one piece. So I guess I can't complain that much. Yes, I can. All right, let me go ahead and get this wig protector off. And it's really snug. And not on the bottom so much, but, oh, it's a little tangled. That's all right. She's really got awesome hair. Just set her down here for a minute. Like, it's like really stuck here in this one area. Like really knotted up. And her hair's so fine. How is that even a possibility? Wow. What is it with that? Huh. Okay. Darn it. All right, so let me fluff her hair a little bit. Her hair is really nice. It is shorter than her sister's, but it's really pretty. So Isabel. I'm going to talk about Isabel as I'm redressing her. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to redress her in a Pottery Barn. Pottery Barn for kids fashion. It's for 18-inch dolls, and it was on sale. Super, super cute. I'll just go ahead and show you the pieces. I think this is going to suit her very well because we know that she is a very, you know, feminine girl, more pink and Floral, and she reminds me of a sister. I have two sisters. She reminds me of my middle sister. My middle sister, who I'm just gonna call, I'll call her Isabel. Okay, she'll be Isabel today. She is very, very traditionally feminine. She was the one that would be taking long bubble baths with all kinds of perfumey bubble baths, and she is almost like the Victorian period. You know, she romanticizes about that, thinking that's great. She's a very romantic person and really very different than me. We both love each other very much. We have our childhood in common, but we also have a lot of interests. She also likes dolls, you know, but her tastes are different than mine. We have some things that we love. Those heels are so cute. But yeah, we're different. Whereas I am very independent. I enjoy living by myself, although that's not my living situation right now. She would always be somebody that would definitely want to have somebody in her life. So, which is okay. That's all right. I think I'm going to keep her socks on while I put the pajamas on. I don't want to take them off, but she is so beautiful. Love that face. And I'll do another snapshot of them or bring her in closer so you can see, because my camera's far away. So yeah, so that's what I think about when I think about Isabel. I think about my sister, Isabel. My sister Isabel. Which one is the front and the back? This looks like the front. I think so. I can't even dress myself. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Yeah, so I was very happy to get these girls. They are not new to me for 2025. They're not new dolls. I did get them at the end of the year in 2024 when they were having extra points, you know, and I got good berry rewards as a result of buying them. So I was very, very happy to do that and happy to get them. And I do like their collection. I've been slowly buying pieces from it. I do have I do have Isabel's purple dress. I think it's her Happy New Year dress. I don't have any other. I do have hers. Sorry. You know who I'm talking about over here. I do have her skateboard outfit, which is really cool. And yeah, that's what you would see. You would see me, you know, doing the skateboard thing. My sister, no. She would be going to shop at the mall. And we both like shopping together and everything. But yeah, so the twins to me are really cool. I love that they're sisters. Love that very, very much that American Girl doll did that. Very happy about their choice. So their names are staying Nicki and Isabel, though. I'm not changing them. I already have a CYO that's named after me. All right, so, wow, this button is really tight, but they are real buttons. See, you can see real buttons with a real, you know, these are very nice quality, actually. I like it. I wouldn't buy these full price because I think Pottery Barn kids stuff tends to be very expensive, but they do have sales, and that's when you catch it. Now, I don't have any of their dolls. I was tempted to get one of their boy dolls when they had them on sale. If any of you have the Pottery Barn kid dolls, please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Also, in the comments, if you have the twins or one or the other, please let me know. Also, what do you think of their choices that I picked for pajamas? Can you see that it's their personality, right? All right, yeah, so, yeah, I still have more goals, but I'm probably going to save talking about, what else do I have? You know what? Maybe I'll continue one more. The other thing I'm going to downsize in my, I know you can't really see. Let me see if I bring the camera down very carefully here. You are going to see my, oh, I hope you don't see my hand. I'm just going to bring it down as carefully as I can. So you can see, oops, sorry about that. There, you can see now. The other dolls that I'm going to streamline, I don't have a lot of them, thank God, is Integrity Toys dolls. I have the ones that I really like, but there are some that I could definitely part with. And I find that I usually do part with them fairly quickly. Here's the thing. This might sound really stupid. Maybe not. I am obviously not a sophisticated person. I don't try to pretend I'm sophisticated. Can I put on airs? Yes. Can I dress up to the nines with a Louis Vuitton? Yes, I can. But I don't on a regular basis, right? That's not me. That's part of masking. I have not said anything about it yet, but in case any of you are wondering, I am a neurodivergent person and I can mask my behavior when needed. I'm not masking here, okay? I'm being myself as much as I can possibly be. So these might look kind of funny with the white socks on, but we'll see. Yeah, it might look funny. These are cute though. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and lift this back up. Don't fall. This is a very tippy little stand that I have it in. My phone. Okay, that's good. All right, now, sorry, I'm not looking at you. All right, that is that, and it does look kind of funny with the socks on, doesn't it? Let me see if I can drop those pants down. Not as bad. This one looks a little shorter. All right, let me see if this looks like it's a sleeping mask, which I could see being part of Isabel again. I'm going to go ahead and set her down. So yeah, I am going to, and I have no problem selling integrity dolls. They sell like hotcakes because I'm part of the, I think Displain has talked about this on his channel. He was a member. I don't know that he is anymore. I don't even know if he collects them anymore. I think he got rid of a lot of his dolls. I'm not sure how I want to do this. I guess I'll just try to do it from behind here. And then there she can take her nappy. All right, that sounds great, a nap. Sometimes I take an afternoon nap. I'm fortunate that I can work from home. Trust me, for most of my life, I have not. So please don't be jealous. Be happy for me. But yeah, and then, yeah, this is what she looks like. And it's great for walking around. Can't see where you're going. And then I guess you could also wear it as maybe a hairpiece. Let's see. That's really pushing it, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of works. It kind of works. It's just a little messy. See if I can fix it up a little bit. Yeah, but Integrity Dolls, I'm not renewing my membership to them this year. Their dolls are great. Oh, anyway, my point I was trying to say is I'm not a sophisticated person. And I feel those dolls are very sophisticated. And they are presenting an image that I'm just not. That's not my world at all. I am a nature girl. I am the woods kind of girl. Yes, I do like the city. Do I like a nice restaurant? Of course I do. I'm like anybody else. But I'm most comfortable in my own skin here. Talking about my dolls that I love. Sharing my doll collection with all of you. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to bring the camera in now so we can take a closer look at the both of them. They are very, very adorable. What do you think? Very pretty. Let me take this out so we can see her hair a little bit better. Yeah, but yeah, I'm comfortable with me, and I hope that you're all comfortable with yourself. There, it was Josefina Sienna's channel. I'm going to put a shout out. One of her recent videos for 2025 is to spark joy in 2025, and I think it's really needed. There are big changes for the U.S. coming and for the world. Because of our governmental changes. But that doesn't mean we can't find joy in 2025. Maybe you're very happy with the changes, with the upcoming, government changes. I find it to be very uncertain and a bit frightening, and I don't know that any politicians can help us anymore these days. So it's, where do we got to spark our joy? Maybe in our neighborhood. I get my news from my neighbors. I talk to my neighbors sometimes. No, not during winter too much. It's too cold. But, I get joy in my doll collection, in my family, my grandkids, my pets, my walks, and just other interests that I have. So anyway, everybody have a great rest of the day, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.